Welcome to Auntie Chat. Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Lots of hassles surrounding you, Gemini, at this time. To the point where you can't think straight. Yeah, lots of hassles. Okay, let's get into this. Why is this? Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Here we go. Yeah, lots of distractions and lots of hassles. Here we go. For our Gemini, what's the message? Keep love at the base. Keep love at the base, I hear. Nine of Swords is out here. Yeah, this is stressing you out. Love is your base. Love is your home base. Love is your grounding. Love is your center. Okay, something like that. If you're feeling like, I can't, I'm just like all over the place. I understand that energy. I felt it as we were starting. I felt it slightly before this read. Yeah, bringing yourself back to love. That's the base, okay? Okay. What else do we have here for Geminis? Yeah, good. The cards are talking. Let's get to the bottom of this. The High Priestess, something's in secret when she's in the reverse. Secrets. Let things come to you. Like turn yourself right side up, okay? Get quiet. Ground yourself in love and let the messages get to you, because it's going to be something about this toxicity that will help you with it. This chaotic, tempting energy, but it's really just hassles. Hassles, hassles, hassles. It may look good. It's trying to control you with the strings. You may want to even like, you might even like that, like a leadership type of control, but it's all hassles. And I think I'm not telling you anything you haven't either thought of or have concluded. The Three of Wands is out here now. Okay. This is about thinking about what you want. You've also got the Ten of Swords out here, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the reverse. This isn't about following someone blindly that leads you down trouble road, trouble drive, trouble pass, okay? Think differently about something that's just like knee-jerk with them all the time. Or if this is you, you know, that's the grounding center of love, okay? Needing some self-reflection here. Some things need to close out, but in order to do so, self-reflection. What needs to be closed out here? Let's just give you some hints. The Emperor, the Page of Pentacles. Something about your leadership role, but grandstanding. As someone puts you in a position where, you know, you're really like overly confident or coming across like that, okay? And Spirit's saying, you don't need to do any of that. You're naturally a leader, okay? Or this could be someone you're dealing with who's grandstanding as a leader. And you remember when they were smaller, okay? They were better when they were smaller. You were better the way you authentically lead, okay? Something like that. But something has been like passionate or fiery here that is really like up to the game, but not in a good way. There's a lot of grandstanding going on here. Go back to the basics. Go back to that core of love, okay? Find your grounding. Definitely someone here needs to be grounded, whether that's you or someone you're around. Ten of Wands. Yeah, the burdens I keep mentioning. The hassles and the burdens. It's tied to some sort of over-infatuation with somebody or somebody's, very self-absorbed, grandstanding energy. When they were so much better just authentically. Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. These are in the reverse. Not wanting to be alone is what's slowing up your energy. Like if you are going along with something here because you don't want to be alone, but not because you believe in it, you're slowing up your natural mojo and energy. Some sort of secret here. What's the secret, Spirit? We talked about that early on. It's something toxic. The Fool in the reverse. The secret has something to do with this slowing up of your energy. Like your flow is not happening, okay? Everything is like grinding to a halt because you're not on the right path. You're meant to be jetting forward, and instead it's like, I can just hear tires screeching to a halt. Something about secrets. Yeah, and it also turns your happiness and strength in the reverse, your self-confidence upside down. Now, Spirit says to me again, you naturally have all these things. The strength, the self-confidence, the leadership, naturally, okay? Don't mess with that. With somebody else or something toxic or being low vibing here, be your natural you. Don't mess with it. Like, you know, I see like things boiling and you're, you know, messing with the recipe. The recipe was good to begin with, okay? Don't mess with the recipe. What else do we have here? Spirit for our Geminis. If somebody told you that you need to change, they're incorrect. King of Cups, yeah. Your beauty in personality and in achievements all on your own. Just your natural way. The Two of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like this is somebody socially or even a partner of yours that you may think is the one. I don't see that this is the one. I see that their advice is not to be taken. And I feel like even socially, if people are trying to change you, these are not good friend choices. Just to be blunt, okay? And again, I feel like you're kind of mulling this over anyway. Yeah, you're meant to be staring at the ships coming in that come in because of your authenticity and just the beautiful person that you are. So the read is about rejoicing in who you are naturally. Don't change the recipe. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is out here, and you may be slow and methodical and sure-footed. And Spirit says, great. Continue to be that way, but somebody's saying that's not the way to be. It's more flashy and be out there and grandstand, and that's not working for them, and it won't work for you. King of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah, it's not about to work for them, and you'll see another side to them that's very nasty and you know, in your face, because it's not working for them. Somehow will be your fault. Five of Cups out here, yeah, you'll have regrets with this person for sure. Or if this is you, this trying to change yourself will make you irritated and will make a lot of the chaos that I feel, a lot of the, as we started out with, a lot of the hassles, okay? And you will regret that, because to be in your natural flow is to flow, be flexible, and, you know, not meet up with constant hassles. Queen of Cups in the reverse, but I feel like it's somebody trying to also influence you who is very emotionally off. They're over the top. Their emotions are not grounded. That's why we started out with ground yourself in love. That's where the success is, okay? Remembering yourself. Come back to self. Somebody's trying to throw you off your game, and if you step back and look at them, you'll see they're not on their game. They are way too emotional, over the top, like everything's a drama scene, and could be very manipulative as well in that regard. King of Swords, yeah. Put your thinking cap back on. Remember who you are. Step into your power and start being the leader that you've always been, in the manner you've always been, okay? And look for signs, because I feel like Spirit tries to speak to you through the birds for sure. Great wisdom here. Don't negate that to listen to somebody else who's foolish, okay? You know yourself, and you have real good wisdom. If anything, you could be counseling them, okay? But for some reason, you're taking the counsel of what I'm hearing is a fool. Eight of Cups is out here now. Walk away. Walk away from this dynamic. Walk away from this need to change your recipe. Your recipe was beautiful from the get-go, just naturally beautiful. Come back to self. Seven of Cups, clarity. And I'm hearing, keep it just like that. Empress is at the bottom of the deck. That's you, okay? Very abundant. Remember who you are. Get back to self. And watch a lot of these hassles fade into the background. They're only coming to the forefront because you're trying to change your natural, authentic, beautiful recipe, okay? That is you. Let's grab a charm. Yeah, the rhino. Okay, this says to me, keep a thick skin here. You've let somebody in who, you just keep a thick skin with them. They might try and manipulate you and make you feel bad. Or if anybody is, I've had this read throughout the morning, if anybody is trying to change your secret sauce, a lot of times it's out of envy, okay? So keep your thick skin, know thyself, move forward accordingly, and don't be intimidated, I hear, and don't be persuaded to be anything other than exactly who you are. That's your message, Gemini. Boy, I'm feeling the energy of hassle, hassle, hassle. So remember, ground back into self with love as your base, okay? And you'll find your way again. Thank you for joining me. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Give me a thumbs up. That helps the channel to grow. Please do comment. I love reading the comments. Let me know that this space and time that we shared here was beneficial for both of us. Please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee if you feel inclined. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me, Gemini.